Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the brand new 2022 Disney Plus original show, Obi-Wan Kenobi. So this takes place 10 years... 10 years? Yeah, this takes place 10 years after the plot points of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, which also overlaid to Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 7, which technically had its final airing on Disney Plus. So it's the overlay of Season 7 and Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and then 10 years after that. So I always get these confused. Originally, it was Separatists versus the Republic, and then there was the Rebellion versus the Empire, and then there's the Resistance versus the First Order. So that's your three different generations worth of fighting. Okay. So, Hayden Christensen is back as Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader. Ewan McGregor is back as Obi-Wan Kenobi. You had Liam Neeson at the very end back as Master Qui-Gon, and that was just, everyone screamed at the TV series. So it's 6 episodes. It was created as a miniseries, but it can technically have a season 2, and I know a lot of people want a season 2, and I know the actors want another season 2. So, like, yeah, episode 1 is its own cohesive beginning to end story. Very nice character development, very good explanations of things, why Anakin / Darth Vader is still on the quest to destroy Obi-Wan Kenobi, what's going on with destroying the Jedi, right? The concept of the Inquisitors. But also, like, what's also happening? What's also happening to Luke and Leia, because they're 10 years old at this point. What's happening? But then there's 9 years later is the start of Star Wars Rebels, and then that leads right into technically A New Hope, but then there's the overlay of Rogue One. A lot of different plot points and storylines within Star Wars, which is great because it's not just Jedi versus Sith. It's not just the Force. You also have your pirates. You also have your bounty hunters. You have your war criminals. You have things, right? You have other things aside from good versus evil, dark side versus light side, right? It's not just Sith and Jedi, it's other stuff. In this particular show, it is Sith and Jedi, but there's other stuff involved. So, Leia is on Alderaan. She's a princess of Alderaan. She is kidnapped, basically, by Reva, who is the fifth sister within the Inquisitors. You have the Grand Inquisitor, who we know and love from Star Wars Rebels. But we see him die, quote-unquote, in the first or second episode of Obi-Wan. But then he comes back to life, obviously, because he's alive and well, thriving in Star Wars Rebels as one of the main antagonists. So who are the Inquisitors? The Inquisitors are ex-Jedi turned Sith, kind of, who are a group of individuals not hired, but work under Darth Vader, who sends them off to destroy whatever Jedi survived Order 66. It all comes back to Order 66. Reva's character development being that she was a survived youngling from Order 66, that Anakin didn't kill her, and then she is a spy, but not really, to revenge her, to enact her revenge on him for killing all her friends, for attempting to kill her, and then she has a chance to kill him, but not really. And then it's a whole back and forth of who's working with whom when, and the quest is Darth Vader wants to kill Obi-Wan Kenobi. He wants to kill his master. So it's a quest. So you have Darth Vader and Obi-Wan in episode 4, 5, and 6, and you know, there's the Path, which is this underground railroad version of trying to save Jedi or Force-sensitive individuals, you know, from different aspects of the galaxy. So it's neat seeing all of these things. It's neat seeing the character of Tala. She was an Empire officer who was a spy, but then, like, realized how terrible the Empire is. So then she's still an officer, but she's now working with the rebellion to help, you know, with the Path, because the rebellion wasn't technically a thing at this point, with the Path to technically get, you know, everyone who can be to safety. Really neat seeing O'Shea Jackson Jr. in this as well, playing his character. I liked the new droid. I thought he was neat. The Legos are going to be very interesting. I can't wait for those to come out. A lot of stylistic images, a lot of beautiful things, a lot of character development with Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan, flashbacks to him and Anakin training, gorgeous, brought back all the nostalgic memories. But having 10-year-old Luke on Tatooine, what happens with that, and having 10-year-old Leia traveling the galaxy with her little droid Lola, in the care of Obi-Wan, because he eventually does find her. We're on Mustafar. We're in Darth Vader's castle. We're escaping all these things, putting her under his coat. Hysterical, completely illogical, but still hysterical. But I liked that settlement at the end with Reva giving Luke back, saying that she's not going to kill him, even though his father tried to kill her. All that character development. It's character development. It was like watching a novel, but like on the screen, which is cool because not all the times certain Star Wars films, certain Star Wars stories are very kitschy, and some of it works in a broad spectrum, some of it is just there for the moment. And I thought this show was very well done in the broad spectrum. So yeah, it's a 6-episode miniseries. Season 1 it has finished, but there's still room for development for season 2. It's possible. I mean, Ben Kenobi is still on Tatooine come the beginning of Star Wars: A New Hope. Luke and Leia are what, 18, 19 in A New Hope? When that starts out, I gotta rewatch the Star Wars films. I've rewatched the TV series numerous times, but the films I gotta revisit for the plot points. But I just thought it was very well done. I really enjoyed the pacing of it. I like the character development. I can't wait for the Legos. I repeated myself, and yeah, I think that wraps it up. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.